ahwefo nyina chi emamakwa ediba XTV eso enne ya wada enne ya kitawonsabu somni de to se dwenu nwotwe afempimie ni adwenu mienu no emo emraso sensem akoso enra enwumre di kopemenda no pe nyina ya boabo ni nyina no aso ni se krogen ayede ebro se anopa no nsia kase ewo XTV eso efrin kramponi mantemu pokwase Festus adonpaza building mo obehume live dia Facebook XTVGH na no pay nsem bia wo beti enese ukopie mo e o mahebedwefi a wopene Alexander Afenyoma ke ni buafu yi ankasakasa wo chemo se nsem ahodo a edom kuma no e kan o mahebedwefi no jese emfa kwan mo wo mo bua wo man no enko ninim enti ni buafu papa wo de nsem bi atodwa Sanso Bank of Ghana wono so edianu ye ediabre eye edom kuma no wo kai se enu ayebo mamane se edom kuma no edi ababeto dwa se Bank of Ghana ene aban no akonakra na mo betimi etwesika 22 billion Ghana cedis edi eguma na manu sintim ena inflation no ekosoro na abafom ekosoro na abafom no Bank of Ghana say no kra biara eni sansem no emo na ewon semfufru mo nso no mahwebedwani a wono nso giremum edi ma dishi omo esunafo south abaton peso so oneyam ni Eric Opoku wono nso di ababeto dwa se aban we wadi ntwo papa eba no eye kuaye ho adwuma mu a wadi ntwo papa wentimi anya hwehwehwe amfa ma ekuafo ni nyina e wakasebo mu a ye di ebro nsam ni de doso papa na poso e na metimi ede ama wo no kan me ho fiti semri akopem 7 minutes dwununom e ba papa no nsia ho de opeti de opahwe no enukuto e na mede ebro e wafidie so obapa me visa kosi ate eni medin afejibre na mefa kasebo ede wo mankasa emfamo Ogopiemo e o mahebedwefi a edom dodo no ba no denya bediche eyo no nyam ni Alexander Afenyoma case wono so e dia ba beto dwa se nsem ahodo a edom kuma no womo eka o mahebedwefi no emfa kwan mo ne nyina ene se edam no a osoafo wono ene hwe esi kasem so ononyam ni kenofori atako piemo e o mahebedwefi no budget review no wo de hye so na eno no afi ene o mo bobo ho na ho bobo a womo e bobo e o mahebedwefi no e kamia se edom kuma no so buo na ene o mo de bo aban we ene osoafo hwe esi kasem so say womo ntimi amfa koto amfa anye nkwan na so Alexander Afenyoma ke etwemu se mukra no mu betena aban mu fisha makomako nwotwe ede na motimi yeye edi ma Ghana for mo ntimi anye hwe enti mu gya sa dede hunu na mo ye ende ni bufu yankasa edi bufu hyew ekasa ase
PT Whip, who has now gained a new name for throwing shades, that we are always ready for them at any time. Mr. Speaker, the man who commented has forgotten that once upon a time he was a deputy minister of finance. What was the state of the economy? We are ready for you. We are ready for you. What was the state of the economy when you and Satekwe managed the economy? Today, you are enjoying the liberties of opposition to be throwing shades. We are ready for you, and you hear from us. Your men, Mr. Speaker, the men they are parading today were the men who were in government when they collapsed the economy. Do you have any new men? It's the same old faces. The appointees and the appointor. Do you have new names? So don't talk about you having the men. Mr. Speaker, we are ready for them. Grant our prayer, and they will see today. We are ready for them. We are not debating, but we are telling you that you don't have new men in the same order you have reshuffled. The same old team that you couldn't manage the economy. So don't get any impression of yourself. Mr. Speaker, we are ready. We are ready. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. PT Whip.
Sina onyonyam ni Alexander Afenyoma kin wono ena wakasa na okopio mo mahebedwefi a edom dodo no ba ne denya bediechi eno no wasanso ye mahebedwani adi ma de hwomo wo efutu abaton pesoso ena wode sansem nyina wode atodwa na wobekai se enen nansa ena edom kuma no omo friends entrefo nhyiemu a womo de nsem bi etodwa ese budget review na womo ede bai no mo fakrata ne bi no mo hwe no mo hwe mu no mo se ye aban we entro ne nkotompo ahye ne mapapa no mo hu ekira kwan se aban we abone homoden woni Bank of Ghana etimi aye ba ko mo metwe sika munu twan eye 22 billion Ghana cedis edi eguma ache se enu nti ena yesi kasem no ekoso na abafom se niema no entimi ngyina niema hwia na ehwi ekoso no na wanu sinti wasi wo mu twa sika ya breku a wo ma fa ma hye bedwefie ama ma hye bedwafo entimi angye antum na so ne dey Bank of Ghana na impenifo wo mu da eye edom dodo na no wo mo so edi anu ye edi abase ensema edom kuma no eka no ebusremoka no kura biara ennim enti kyeremu no eni.
Statement was false, it's not true. There is no foundation to that claim, and we want Ghanaians to treat that with a pinch of salt. First of all, he accused the Minister for Finance that we have hidden the information in page 97 in Appendix 2A. Yes, it's page 97, Appendix 2A of the media budget. This document is a public document. It is given out there for everybody to read. So how did he pick this document, read page 97, and said that the information there has been hidden? What is the meaning of that? We gave you a document. The finance minister gave you this document. And you went to page 97 and you found out that there is an information about Bank of Ghana and 22 billion. And your position is that it is hidden.
Maybe it was coded.
Please, it shows you clearly that the NDC's problem is their dislike for reading.
Intena oni pa wakasa esesia eyonunyam ni John Kuma wono enne ye osofo bi de kira wo hwe yesi kasem so ewo omai Ghana mo yento akase ene so na mahye bedwafie honuma ene ye de wo edaso ejina mahye bedwanya wo gire mo di made hye mo wo eye esnafo south about some peso so ewa hafomante mo eyonunyam ni Eriko Poku wono so de atodwa se ye se yesi yenhwe abanya wa mo ni humodin kwakrakrakra ewo eye aduane ekwayo ni aduane mu paadia eyaban we wadi ncho papa na so wo mu ena mo buy mo bom ho samprani ene planting for food and jobs ene planting for export and rural development ene ni hu kika ho a wo mo edi buy na so ekowie eche no wo mo amfa nye hwehwehwehwe eba ne kwayo paadia wo mo di ncho papa wo metimi ambom ho no cheche mu de nti a wo de saso bo we ebo eye aban we.
The minister spoke about food security, that we have to put in place mechanisms to ensure food security in our country. That is a good idea. But Mr. Speaker, the minister himself, just on the 6th of July, granted an interview to Business Financial Times and indicated that Ghana is spending a whopping $2 billion on the importation of food to supplement local production. And then, Mr. Speaker, he added that a country like Ghana cannot survive without huge import, and that there is a need for us to relook at our agricultural policies. Mr. Speaker, that's a fantastic idea. Clearly, this is an admission by the minister that the agricultural policies they touted all over the country have failed completely. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, Ghana's cocoa board is indebted to the tune of 12 billion cedis. And Mr. Speaker, they cannot even pay. They are even anticipating issuing long-term bills to the tune of 3 billion to be able to survive. $3 billion. Mr. Speaker, we gave them power in 2017. 2017, Cocoa Board incurred a loss of 161 billion. Mr. Speaker, 2018, they incurred a loss of 84.2 billion. Mr. Speaker, 2019, they incurred a loss of 326 billion. And 2020, they are reporting 426 billion. Mr. Speaker, what is even unknown is this. The law that established Cocoa Board mandated them to pay bonus to cocoa farmers on an annual basis. They claim that they are incurring losses and therefore they cannot pay bonuses to farmers. Mr. Speaker, 2019-2020, surprisingly, Cocoa Board paid bonuses to their staff. If cocoa farmers cannot be paid bonuses, the minister...
Onyonyam ne Eriko Poku wonu ya mashibedweni edimade hye omowo esnafo south abaton peso so ewa hafomante mo na wetima cheche mu de ntia wode subo ebo aban weze ekwayo paade wa monoma ewo ho na yento akase no so na yemfa nkopie mo ewo nstamfo from mo we every eyaso ye no na hwe akwan na akwante pon ho nsam so omo de krata bi ababonten de omo kenyina ene se omo ka kire Ghana fo se fiada ebe edikopem ni kwese da so eyade akwame Nkrumah interchange no ai no ewo nkramponi mantem no wɔn bɛ kurosi no wɔn bɛ kurosi na na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn betumi ayɛ nsiesie ɛwɔ kwantepɔn no ɛho na ministry no ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ wei wɔn de fa ɛyɛ urban roads ɛhɔ ɛna wɔn de saa statement yi ɛbɛto dwa enura de ya enura ɛbranda July bosom de ɛtɔ so aduonu nsia na wɔn de saa nsɛm nyinaa wɔde ato dwa na wɔn kyerɛ mu sɛ biayɛ pɔtea ɛkwan ti pɔn pɔtea saa ɔhawe ebetimi aha omo pam eye akasanoma edi kopem eye insahom kwantempon ne so saa bia yi eye ade a ebe ha omo papa nti kwa me kuma interchange no on ba be close wo mo nam ho nyina e ba be close na etime siesie eye kwan ne papa papa no mo kyerem ebe sha asie fiada anajo midnight edi kopem eye kwasiada July bosom ne da etoso eduasa baakon na wo mo kyerem se contractor na wo mo di adwuma yi ahye ne nsa no wo ba be hwe esiesie adwuma yi aye adwuma ne yie papa na rams ahodo a ewo interchange ne so di kopem sanhom no on betimi esiesie ni nyina nti we die om de adesede e di magana fo nyina se we die wonu omo enya adwo no mutimi siesie nyema na ma akwanto ho nsem ne kone abedie nso entimi enkonka nti we efri eye asoye no e na hwe akwan ne akwantepon ho nsem so na mo di sansem nyina wode atodwa nti fiti e chena fiade midnight e di kopem kwesiada on be crossing road no interchange no di kopem sanhom na mo betimi esiesie nyema na o betimi esiesie kwan no so e di amaye yanto akase no so ne yemfa wonkopie mu ewo nsem foforo mo obeka ya enche kra ye na so ye no na hwe nkitawode ho nsem so omo de aba beto dwa ese ye sim card na ye de hwe ye phone man se na yetimi ni obi ekasa ne ho behia se ye sanso ekọ register bio ewom se ya register de na so ye san ko register bio na ntimi mu aye na wonna omofa eye kwan bone so ebo amafopo ewo phone so ne ade no ye ntimi se san kwafo nyina eho kwan na de ba kwa eno pe ene betimi ama wetimi register wo sim no eye Ghana card na Ghana card ehun sem enye bini no wo mo hye ye wo mo hye asie afi etwe mu eye October honom na wo mo de to ho se anka match bosum no ena ne nyina bebewe ekoduru match no na amafo bebre ena wo ntimi an register enti wo mo sanso e de be no bi e kan ho wo mo hye ye se bosuma ye wom eye kitan sabosum ni de twa tokra eye kwese da ebe se wa register wo sim na de se enya de obe yusu biom e de aye phone na no mo ena amafo bebre e chenwo se Ghana card no po aye betimi edi akwakọ register yesim no amafo bebre e no mo nsanka wo mo ede ne ye nti be den no metimi akwakọ register wo mo sim no na so mpenefo mo ye adwuma e wo Ghana card anapose Ghana Education Authority no wo mo de krata bi ababon nti wo mo echemu sem Ghana fo dodo na chese wo ma enim passe wo mo use phone on betimi di Ghana card no etimi akwakọ register wo mo sim card no dodo na e no metimi enya anapose wo ma ye wo mo card no edi ama mo nti passe e beka se ye de sobo ebo mo se wo mo anye wo mo adwuma ye amafo bebre nsanka wo mo Ghana card no nti sim registration no ye ntimi fensi bosumi ye mo no wo mo echem se enye no kwa bebiara na nipa dodo na e no mo nsa etimi aka ye betimi e de aye registration no e de ama wo mo na National Education Authority Secretary eye openi Professor Ken Atefua wono e no wode nsem nyina wode atodwa.
So we exist in perpetuity to provide continuous registration services. And that's what we are doing. The law requires us, after mass registration, to set up permanent regional and district offices. To date, we have set up 276 district operational offices, and we set them up simultaneously, all of them on the 3rd of November 2021. We have also set up 16 regional offices. So we have 292 offices operating nationwide, and registration services are being delivered at these places. And the reality is that there are, at least from the data as of today, there are about 16,969,034 Ghanaians who have been enrolled onto the National Identity Register. Out of that number, 16,535,623 cards have been printed. And of that number, 15,702,719 have been issued to people. So what it means is that at minimum, 15.7 million cards are available to be linked to SIM cards. The question would be, how many of these have been linked to date? And I think that the important thing is to recognize that the number of Ghana cards available far exceed the number of SIM cards that have been linked as of today. So there is a certain margin still to be done by we Ghanaians in terms of linking our SIM cards to the Ghana card. So that is a conversation that has to go on. But we will continue to expand opportunities for people to get their Ghana cards. We started operating additional registration points at various stadia, Ho, Kumasi, Tamale, Cape Coast, all over the place. But as soon as the Honorable Minister announced the SIM card registration extension from March to July 31st, there was a sudden drop. People stopped patronizing these registration points, and therefore NI was compelled to close down the offices because they were just not being patronized. Now that the deadline is approaching, we are having to find extra resources to go and open these points again and increase the number in order to serve the interests of the public. But as a responsive and responsible state institution, it is our commitment to ensure that the pace, that we quicken the pace of Ghana card acquisition and that we ease the pain that is also involved. We've heard stories and we have some evidence of the veracity of some of those stories about corruption in the registration process, and we have reported some of them to the police. Prosecutions are occurring, disciplinary processes are underway to the extent possible to ensure that our services are delivered to the public in a manner that is administratively just, fair, and efficient. So we exist in perpetuity.
Entino onyonyam Professor Ken Atefa wono ena wetimi akasta no wono edi kinkimo pa ewo Ghana Education Authority asoye no ena wetimi acheche mu no yenjira ne nsam wesu ne nano pe kase e wode ma wono yefeni nyina mfesi ameda wase sa wonya brand adaje na wo hwe XTV ya no pa no ansia kase memfas dam from Chichi Beauty Parlor sebra no twa make up fefe e weekend na ena ye komu yo nti hu behia pa sa wo bekọ ne nche no wesiesie hu pa e dia ma pedicure manicure sa wo pesa wo ye wuti wo pesa wo ye make up wo ye wedding engagement upo bi pesiesie hu kama na udru ho no ma why ye center of attraction there Chichi Beauty Parlor wasi brand nche no besiesie hu kama pa e dia ma frɛ no e was 0547254078 0547254078 or pokwase Festus Adum Plaza building no second floor ho e ho no be wo yes home service nti wo de picking na ma na frɛ no bebi owo bia obeba abesiesie hu kama pa e dia ma Samsung Ayet Creation so sebra no pa matade kama pa mfa show program bi a wo ko bia wo ho atade wo de pemon mma ne memma mofra ne mpanifo wasanso ebie na pono de ato wo obi biara wo pese wo sua de pam no waso obekire wo kama na wo so wetime nya wonsano nyuma enya afi no be wie school na wo do krata ene na monten so epe edwuma da bi Ayet Creation sebra na wankasa ye boss emfama wo ho frɛ no e was 0242389851 0242389851 anope dojina camera na chi emamen eje DJYX Fresh boy ba kope okopie mu ewo MC a ho nso a Bismarck Edu Dr. Bismarck ono ene wo MC a law etanachi se pintim ni pokuchi nsem nyina go krata so maame mambe kinkan edema wo eye Zenab Ahasan me kinkan edema wo nso eye oba pa Mavis Akosua ate executive producers boss edi ni boss me sorry so magudie mo nsem dia wo peti dia wo pa hwe no menu abema Michael Foriata Mr. Moat wa ekado papa wodi ebro ntimo afidi no enda he ya me da wase emamo enishe